Hello there, K4 and K5. We trust that you're doing well with your subjects and everything. And again, this is change for all of us. I know it's been over a month now, but it still seems odd to talk to you this way rather than see you at school. So I did a video last week that mentioned a contest that we're going to have for all the students from K4 clear up through grade 12. I'm going to break it up into the groups that I do my videos for. So in other words, K4, K5 are together in one group. Grades 1, 2, and 3 are together in another group. Grades 4, 5, and 6 are together in another group. And grades 7 through 12 are in another group. So what we're going to do, again, you could listen to the other video. I'll just give you a quick review right now. We're going to do today lessons on making instruments from things you have at home. If you do not have all these things, you can watch it or get the supplies and then, of course, come back and make it at another time. But I would like you to take some of these instruments that we make, or there's more videos on YouTube that have other instruments that you can make that are a little more complicated or things that I didn't have in my home right now. So you can watch those or make what we talk about today. And then I'd like you to take these instruments and make a song, a little ditty, rap thing, or whatever you want to do, and videotape it or do a YouTube video like these or whatever, and put it on my comment section for the video that talks specifically about the contest. It's marked CRCA Music Contest, I think is the way I marked it. So make a video, put it underneath that section, comment section, and I'm going to have some of the teachers hopefully help me judge, and we have a $10 gift certificate for each group. So $10 for K4, K5, $10 for grade 1 to 3, and on up like that. So each one of you will get a $10 gift certificate for Mickey D's, Wendy's, Burger King, someplace like that. So go ahead and make these instruments. Again, if you don't have them today, you can just watch the video, then go ahead and make your instruments and come back and watch the video again to make sure you put everything together right. So if you're real ambitious and want to make something fancy, again, look up instruments you can make at home or something like that, okay? So this one is for K4, K5. We're going to give you this week, and let's see, today is the 3rd. I will give you this week and next week. By the end of next week, which should be about the 15th, 16th, somewhere around there, we're going to cut off the chance to make this video, and then we'll judge whoever has made them by then. Pardon me. Okay, K4, K5, are you ready? Gather these instruments, then you can put this on pause, and then we can do it together or come back and watch it later. Okay. What you're going to need for today is paper plates. Now I said use what you have around the house. So I had a couple left from Christmas, as you can see. So we're going to use these. We're going to need some, either this is popcorn or rice, either one. We're going to need markers, crayons, something like that. We're going to need a stapler with staples in it. Then if you want to make it a little fancier, we're going to need some ribbon and some craft bells. Okay? All right. But the basics you will need are paper plates. You will need some popcorn or rice. You will need a stapler, and you will need markers. Okay, so that's what we need specifically. Okay, here we go. Take your paper plates. If they're plain, then you don't have to worry. If they're like mine with the print, you want to put the print inside. Okay? All right, what you can do before we put it together, make it a little easier for you, is use the markers on them now. It's a little easier once they're separate. So let's take some markers and let's go ahead, and you can color them, stripe them, flower them, put notes on them, anything you want. Of course, I'm a music teacher, so I'm going to put some notes on mine. Different colors, different shapes. Make rainbows. Do whatever you feel like doing. Let's see here. I like a heart. I want to put a heart on mine. I'm going to make a rainbow up here. I'm going to put some different colors up here and make a rainbow. There's red, orange, and purple. Okay, so I'm just going to do one side of mine because I don't want to take all the time that you can to make them. So this is my plate. Okay, I put some notes, I put a heart, I put a rainbow. You can put on whatever you want. You can color the whole thing. You can just make objects. You can make a picture of your house, of your dogs and cats and birds and bunnies and whatever else you have. You can do whatever you want on both sides, okay? The outside sides, of course, okay? All right, now we need you to take some of the popcorn or some of the rice, and you don't necessarily need a whole lot. Oh, and I'm gonna make a mess, probably. Okay, I'm gonna take, well, I don't know if you can see. Okay, I'm gonna just put those inside one of the plates, put the other one on top, take your stapler and staple all the way around the edge. Make sure you have both plates together. If you don't, then it can be wobbly. We don't want a wobbly one. Plus, we don't want to lose our seeds of rice or popcorn. So we got to make sure we are somewhat straight here. And I'm doing mine fairly close together again to make sure that we don't lose our seeds. All right. And I didn't get mine quite together. Straight. Okay, so I put a whole bunch on, as you can hear. Okay, so what we have, if you can see it there. Okay. If you want to make it a little fancier, you could take something that pokes a hole. I found my husband's paper mail opener, okay? Something that will make a hole through both plates. You take your edge, take one of the edges between the staples, and carefully poke a hole through. If you're not careful, guess what? You'll probably be poked yourself instead of the hole. Okay, so I've made a hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's the hole. I'm going to take a piece of blue ribbon, which I've left from something I made once upon a time. I'm going to put it through the hole. I can get it to go through the hole. Okay, I got it through the hole. Hold it up here so you can see it. My ribbon. Okay, got the ribbon through the hole. Then you can take something that will make noise. If your dad's into fixing things, you may have what he calls a washer, which is a round piece of metal that has a hole in the middle, or some bolts or something like that. I'm going to take my bell, and usually on the bells, you'll notice when you look at it, there's a little place that you can put something through, which of course today is going to be the ribbon. So let me find my spot here. I'm going to put the ribbon through it, hopefully. If you don't have ribbon, you can use string. You can use, if your mom does anything like crocheting or knitting, you could use some of those things as well. And my ribbon doesn't want to go through, of course. Let's see if I can get it to go through my bell. Well, you also might be able to use some, there we go. You might be able to use some string, but string is fairly breakable, so I'm not sure if it would work as well. If you have some ribbon that you put gifts with, anything like that you can use. So I've got it through my bell, and now I'm just basically tying the ribbon together so you don't lose your bell. Okay. Okay. So now we have our instrument stapled together with the seeds in it. If you want to, take a ribbon or some kind of something or other with something that makes noise. Not only do we have the sound of the seed, but we got a little bit of that of a bell sound there, okay? So this is your instrument, whether you want to call it a put-together tambourine or whatever you want to call it, a plate tambourine or whatever. This is an instrument that you can make, and I'm sure after about 5 minutes, your mom and dad will probably want to take it from you. Sorry. So this is the instrument that you can make and have fun with, easy to put together. You can do different things as well. If you like to make it fancier, you can take some of that ribbon that you use to put gifts with, and your mom and dad can show you how to make it twirl. You can make some holes again in there and just put some ribbon to make it twirly and prettier if you want. Okay, again, do both sides to make it look nice, and find something that will make some sound when you jiggle it. Okay, so there you go. Woohoo! Make yourself one of these, and if you'd like, you could put a song together and make a video and send it to us, and possibly earn a little treat that you can use, and think of your music teacher when you're eating your burger or your fries or whatever you do with it. Okay, I think that'll be it for today, and next week we'll just have another music lesson, but I wanted to do something a little different today and have some fun. So have some fun, make your instrument, and don't forget to enter the contest this week and next week. By the end of next week, on about the 15th, we will put an end to the contest and then judge the ones who have given us their fine music with their instruments, okay? If you want to, you can get your mom and your dad, you can get your dog, your cat, you can get whoever, grandma, grandpap, your neighbor, together and make a silly song or make some kind of a song that you want to put together with instruments and send it to us. We'll enjoy it. Okay, have a great day. See you next week. Bye-bye.